Hey guys, so I'm doing my weekly summer mod thingy. Today, well, last night wasn't my best. As you all know, my car broke down and my daughter hated all the thunder and lightning and that, and the only place that was open was McDonald's. And it's hard when you're on a diet and you go to McDonald's and you've got the money there. I don't know. So yeah, you get where I went with that. I had a McDonald's, but I had a medium. Wish I had large now because it wouldn't have made no difference. Yeah, and then the next day, yeah. Okay, well, you know those things I got from Asda that were £1, those little cookie things? They're in one of my last two hauls. I sort of fell in love with them, and I went to my local Asda, which was just a little Asda, and they didn't have any in stock. I know they did them because the thing was there, they just didn't have any in stock, and we asked them and they didn't have any out back. And they were only £1, but I wanted them so bad, so I even went over the effort of going overdrawn just to get them. I ended up going overdrawn on my card because they were £2 for a box of them, just for one box, and I got like a minute walk away from the shop and I was already, the box was open and I was hand in eating them. And then when I got home, as you can imagine, it just went all downhill. I just sat down, snuggled up on the sofa with my blanket wrapped around me, and we just started munching and munching and munching. And because I wanted some, my daughter wanted some, and I was doing this, and I was like giving her little bits because obviously she's only little. I don't want to give her too much. I was only giving her like 2 or 3, and by the time she had managed to eat those 2 or 3, I had at least 2 or 3 fucking handfuls, and it was like a brand new box. Looked down at it and I'd eaten half the box. So you know what's coming then. You know what's coming. I've had McDonald's and I've had a half a flipping box of cookies. So I think it's obvious what's coming. It's good. It is good. And you're going to be like, how can you say that's good? But it's good. So as you can see, I've put on 1.5, but it's good, and I'll tell you why. Every week I've lost, and I've had McDonald's, KFC's, Burger King, Starbucks, things like that, and I've always lost. So I'm just telling myself I'm always gonna lose. And I've been needing that gain, because when I gain, I'm going to see that I ain't always going to lose, and that I need a gain to shove myself to lose again, sort of thing. So I'm happy about it, but I'm really pissed off with myself at the same time. But there you go. I ain't got a car for the next 2 weeks, so hopefully all the walking that I'm going to be having to do will help. Bad thing is, on the 5th of September is it's my daughter's birthday. That means cake and party food and blah 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 blah, whatever else. I'm just going to have to force myself, aren't I? Take like a little salad or something. See, the thing is, the same word, you're not supposed to deprive yourself of all that stuff. You're supposed to allow yourself, but count it in with your sins. And haven't. I think what pushed me to it was usually I would save up my money on that I get Wednesdays and save like 10-15 quid, so on the Monday I can go out and get a takeaway, because like when I finished in that, because I won't be proud of myself then, and I'll save up my sins for a takeaway, because that's what my leader does. And she, wow, the difference. I mean, she was beautiful before, but she was big, and now she was like this, and now she's like this. It's mental. I couldn't believe it. I was like, that is not you. But it was her, and she's beautiful, and she's got a lovely body and everything. It is just paid off so much for her, and it's good to have her as my leader, to have a look at that photo of her and look at her now, and to have her in person. I mean, it's alright looking through the Slim World magazines and seeing this man saying, oh my god, I was 30 to 40 stone and now I'm only blah blah blah. I met him, and I don't know for definite that was him to the person in the picture. I know it was, because they can't lie about these things, but how do I know that? That's what I keep telling myself. How do I know that? But her, you know it's her, because she's there, she's in front of you, and she's got more than one picture. She's got pictures of her and her sons together, things like that. So you know it's her, and you know she was massive. I mean, big. I don't want to sound horrible, but you know. So yeah, I think I needed this gain anyway, just to push myself to do better, and I'm going to do better, but it's just going to take a bit of work, because I'm walking now everywhere. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm walking everywhere now, so hopefully that'll help me out a little bit. Oh, I don't know. I'm just so angry with myself. So angry. I guess it happens, doesn't it? I guess not everyone can just keep losing. I guess I needed it. But I'm going to be doing a food diary this week for my for my leader, so she can see what I'm eating and things like that. The only thing is, it's, I don't know, you know, I've got all my spices in, I've got everything in, and I always, from now on, since like however long ago, I like to cook and make proper home meals and things like that. Me and my husband we do it together, but I just really let myself go this week, and I did it last week, and I'm not sure if it was last week catching up with me this week, but so there we have it. I've put on 1.5. Really angry, really angry, but I guess it's gonna help me out now. I guess I'm gonna, you know, just put my head to it and stick to it. Okay, thank you for watching, and if you'd like to see more of my journey and watch me lose at least 2, maybe 3 next week, then please subscribe, and yeah, see you next week. Bye guys.